we're going to learn how to use Mockup. For this exercise, we're going to use Firefox. We can use Chrome as well and Photoshop. So let's go first to the browser. I am using Firefox. I'm going to write down Mockups here on the search area. Once you have it already typed, you're going to find out that there are a lot of options. Now we're going to use the first one that is called freepik.com. In my case, it's .s because it's already in Spanish. So I'm going to click it here. And you're going to have this web page. This one is commonly used because it has a lot of freebies. And as we want to use something that is free, we're going to select where it says gratuito or free. We're going to select PSD. And let's find out what is a mockup. Mockup is usually used nowadays for people that want to show to the client how the final product is going to look. Probably in a cap, in business cards, sometimes when you have a sign outside your business, or sometimes when you want to show, for example, some tags, some packaging. So what are we going to do? After we have already selected PSD and free, just right here at my right, I'm going to select to download one of the options that we have right here. I'm going to select this one. Once you click it, you're going to find out that you have the download option. And when you click it, you're going to find out that you have the premium or the free download. Please click the free download. This legend is going to appear. It's going to say, please give us the credit because we're letting you use this type of mockup. So you have to copy. And then, depending on what system you're using, in my case, I'm using Mac. I already have this one to open the zip files, okay? So you're going to click accept, okay? As I already downloaded in my computer, because it takes a lot of time, I'm going to show you the file. Here you have the mockups. And let me see where is the file that I already downloaded. Is this one? Remember that when you download it, you're going to have this text. This is like the information that they give to you, so you can use it for free, or if you are paying for it, how you have to give credits. We're going to select the one that has the PSD format. For now, if you're downloading the file, instead of play, select the pause button and start downloading, so we can do it together, okay? Once I have it here, it's really important to have one window open. It's the one named Layers. I'm going to close it. How can you open it? When you open Photoshop, you're going to have it right here at your right. Let me open the window so you can see it better. I have it right here. In case you don't have it to the right window, let's come to the top menu, Window, and then select where it says Layers, and you're going to have it. Usually when you are working with mockups, you're going to find some colors. It's like the ones that we used in Illustrator. Remember that we use layers? So these colors are going to help us to identify all the elements that are in one layer or in a group of layers. When we are going to transform this, instead of Quinture, I'm going to write down my name, for example. I'm going to look to layers and I'm going to seek for something that is called Smart Object. I have to double click the image and you can see it's going to open me another file. I'm going to click it, this one again. In case I see this Smart Object icon, it means that I have to open and open and open because I have to transform it. And here I have, for example, the logo. It's right here in white. I have some guidelines. And what can I do? Remember that we have used this in Illustrator. So if I click, the eye is no longer visible. I'm going to add a new layer. Let me go to the bottom. Remember that this one is for adding, deleting, for grouping. These other three, they're going to give us special effects, and we're going to learn about them in some other videos, okay? So as I want to add a new layer, there are three options. One is clicking here. The other way is coming here to the corner. The other way is pressing Shift, Command, End, and there's a fourth way. Coming here to the top menu, Layer, New Layer. Okay, select the one that is easier and that you prefer. I'm going to click this one. I'm going to come to the toolbar at my left. I'm going to select the horizontal type tool. I'm going to click it just as we did in Illustrator. I'm going to write down my name. Okay. Now the color that you have right here depends on the color that you have at the top. You see that right here is white. And if you remember, when we opened the file, the text was in white. So I'm going to keep it in white. If I don't like the font that I am using, there are two ways of transforming it. I'm going to select it by double-clicking it. I can select here the character window. In case I don't have it or I don't find it, you can come here to the top menu, Window, Character, and then there you have it. You can select the font that you prefer. Remember that you are going to have a preview right here at the left. Okay, I like the Pompadour. If you want to change the size, you can do it by moving the numbers that we have right here. And if you want to translate this or to move this from this area to another area, please, instead of using the black arrow that we used in Illustrator, we're going to use the one that is called Move Tool. Okay, I'm going to place it wherever I want to. I'm going to select another text and I'm going to write down graphic design. Okay, probably I'm going to select another font, or maybe it's not going to be so sans serif. Maybe it's going to be something script, this one. Oi, this one I don't like it that much. It doesn't look so good in uppercase. Let me see, graphic. This one is cool. Graphic design. I'm going to place it wherever I want to. So I'm going to place it right here. Remember that we have descendant and ascendant letters. Remember that we've seen this in the class. We have to be careful that they are not going to be overlapped because it's not going to look so nice. Once you have it like this is really important. I'm going to close the window so you can find out what I'm doing. When I open the file, I have this one. This was the original, then I have this one, then I have this one, and then I have this one. Each time I do something, I have to save it. So right now I'm coming to File, Save. I'm going to close it after it finishes. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to close it. And here I have it. You see, this is a particular mockup. So I have this one already open. So I'm going to come to File, Save, and I'm going to close it. And I was so desperate. It says that I have to wait because it just haven't saved it yet. Sorry. So I'm going to wait. It's like Photoshop telling me, Brenda, don't run. And here I have it. So this was the original file that I just opened, remember? What can I do next? If I'm going to continue editing, for example, maybe I don't like Brenda Serrano, I prefer to write down Brenda de Baron or whatever, I have to keep it in PSD file, just the way that I have it right here, because PSD is going to keep me all the layers. And when you have layers, you are able to edit them. Now, let's go to File, Save As. And in my case, I'm going to select Brenda. I'm going to keep it like this. I'm not going to save the original because probably I'm going to use it in near future. I mean, you already downloaded, probably you're going to use it. So after you finish and you find out that you like the design and it's like perfect, what are you going to do? You're going to the top menu, Layer, and then select Flatten Image. When you select Flatten Image, in Spanish will be acoplar imagen, all the layers disappeared and everything becomes just one image. Now, if you want to upload this to Behance or you want to share the file, you're going to do it in a specific format. It's not PSD. The format that you have to do and use is File, Save As, and you're going to select this one. This format is going to give you the quality to share the file in a digital manner. So I'm going to select Save. Please, between 8 to 12 is perfect. Why? Because it's not going to be that much compressed and you want to keep the quality of the image. So I click OK, and here I have my image. Now, let's go again to the browser. Remember that we have this example. Now, I have another window. I wrote free mockups, and you're going to find out that you have all these options. Sometimes they say that it's free, but you have to, I don't know, give 50 cents of dollars. So if you have to pay, do not use it. I have this other example. It's a packaging, and we're going to use it. I'm going to do just one side. I already have this file downloaded. I am going to place it just in the description of the video so you can use it too. So I'm going to Photoshop. Let me close this one and this one too. I'm going to open the mockup. If I'm not wrong, I already have it in download. And I have the cosmetic bottles. Remember that the one that you are going to open is the one that has the PSD format. So I'm going to open it. Sometimes these files are really heavy, so you have to be patient. So you're going to have these windows and you're going to say, which one should I choose? It's really easy because the ones that created this mockup, they're really nice people and they tell you, hey, your design is going to be in this one. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to transform and use this green bottle, okay? So I'm going to click the smart object icon. This one belongs to the cap. And what can I do? I can double click the color and change it. Instead of green, I'm going to put it in pink. Okay? Remember that before closing it, you have to save it. File, save. I made a shortcut, Command S, and then you can close it. And you can see that you have the pink cap. Now, I'm going to transform the design that I have right here. I'm going to double click it. And in case I don't like this type of design, remember, you can take the eye, you can add another layer, you can remove the eye, and you can write down, I don't know, the name that you prefer for the shampoo. Okay, and if you don't remember, if I'm not wrong, the bottle was white. So I'm going to change the color. Instead of white, I'm going to select pinky. Here it comes. And probably I'm going to change the S. Now, I am going to place it here, but how about if I want to change the size or rotate? Here is a shortcut. Press Command T, Comando T de tomate, and this is going to appear. This is going to be different from Illustrator, okay? Now, if you want to change the size, here you're not supposed to press Shift. You see, because you're going to be able to transform it and it's not going to be distorted. This is one big difference between Illustrator and Photoshop. Once you have it the size and the position that you prefer, press Enter or Return in your keyboard. I'm going to write down some details. I'm going to write down 500 millimeters and it was made in Spain. I'm going to change the font. Remember that there are two ways. One of them is coming here or window character, okay? So I'm going to select the font that I prefer. Maybe I'm going to select this one. I'm going to change the size. This one belongs to the size. This one belongs to the leading. Remember that leading is the difference or the distance that you have from one line to another. I'm going to write down 20. And probably I'm going to select 24 right here. And I'm going to align it to the center. And here it goes. So I'm going to press it here. This pink line that you just saw is telling me that it's already aligned. So the next step, what's going to be? Remember, save it, Command S or Control S or File Save. Once you have saved it, you're going to close it, and here you have it. This is how you're going to use and adapt a mockup to your needs. And of course, you have to consider the specific laws, the information that you're going to put, and the size is really important because you want people to read it. Now, I hope you enjoy it and I hope you love it. See you in the next video. Bye.